me wrong, like I'll do some crazy shit to make sure I make it in, but I'm not driving 6 hours there.
No, but you're going to be dinging heavily because you're going to make it hard for the other person to chase you. If the chase car initiates here, you're the lead car, and you initiate here, you're going to pull a big gap, and we're going to ding you heavily because of that. If you're the chase car and you're worried that because this guy did this and you still can't catch him, you can do that if it's going to help you get chased, but you are going to be dinged because you did it. But if it makes you gain proximity, it's up to you if you want to do that or not. Risk it. If you're going to transition up here, because it's wet, we're probably going to stick with where it is right now. And then we won't be able to adjust it throughout the event, so we can't change the course, so it's going to stick with that just because of the chance of rain. Oh, sorry. And then these two will stay where they are. I think these got hit yesterday, so we're gonna pull them back up so that you won't have to transition again. It's once you transition, you go around the center clip, the finish line will be probably right about there. So we'll adjust that before you go back on track. I'm working on getting a tent put up there so that when it rains, we'll be covered. Other than that, I think, was there anything else you want to go over for Ken?
There are 3 things that we look at from a chase driver. There's proximity, line, and angle. Try to have all 3, right? That's the goal. You want to be close? Let's see.
Run or a solo run. And as we mentioned, that is not the initiation there. Boom! That's the initiation right there. So he's trying to show us what he's got. Oh! Not a bad solo run there. Phenomenal job chasing. And to be quite honest, the course doesn't seem that slick, so I'm interested to see where those two, potential, kind of, objections to the rule. But these guys are doing some phenomenal driving. But the track does not seem that slick. But now we got Madison and Wood. Where are my Wood fans at? Is Wood here? Everybody a fan of the Wood? Okay, easy. Pump the brakes. This is a family show. All right, Madison and Wood. Here we go. Get Madison out front.
All right, so first round of battles for Derek is done. Derek won his first battle. It was freaking awesome. The track was super wet, but it was actually really grippy. So he was able to run a really good line, lead and chase. It was awesome to watch. I was watching up in the spotters tower. On the way back, I decided to ride with a side-by-side. That wasn't really a smart decision. But now we basically have 4 or 5 hours just to hang out, kind of enjoy the event. I mean, the sun is almost out. It's looking a lot nicer. It's pretty hard to beat, honestly. And now it's actually not pouring down rain. Hopefully the rain will hold off for as long as possible. We'll see what ends up happening at the towards the end, like actually when the battle starts. It seems like it's really nice while we're not doing anything. Then right when about 10 minutes before Derek's about to go out again, it starts raining. So we'll see what happens. But for right now, I'm hoping to go out and do a little bit more of a tour of the actual event itself. I know we've been focused mostly on drifting because we're here to compete, but there's a lot going on at Hyperfest. This is a really cool event. Having gone to Grid Life, like, this has a lot more going on than Grid Life actually. So I'm gonna try and get some good videos going around the event. There's a lot going on. It is muddy as hell. So, but I'm gonna get a new shirt. Probably gonna be rocking a Team Infamous shirt for the rest of the day. But other than that, so far it's going well. Quick update. Joseph Lampe had a bye run in his first round. His second battle was against an LS Miata with a really good driver. And they ended up going one more time. And on the first one more time battle, Joe ended up going off and DBing a tire, bending his wheels slightly. So luckily he was allowed to change it. Actually, with how drift competition rules work, if his wheel had not been bent, if he had just DB'd a tire, even if he would have called 5 minutes, he would not have been able to change to a new wheel and tire. So luckily the wheel was a little bent. They were able to give it to him. So hey, look at this GT500. And he was able to compete. He ended up losing, but still, it was an awesome battle to watch. It's amazing how well all these drivers are doing in the rain, wet conditions. I mean, it is really slick out there. But at the end of the day, everyone's still managing to figure it out. But I'm gonna put a new shirt on, and we're gonna go see more of what this event's all about. So, what? All right. So I'm here with Alex. This is his FRS. He's competing here at US Drift. I just want to kind of go over the swap he has, because a lot of people always ask, and I'm curious too, about LS swaps and about how different people set up their kits and about what parts they use. So you want to go ahead and just talk about kind of the basics.
And this is Chris Merrill. He's the head mechanic on the team. So
as far as the hardest part of this swap was trying to get the power steering up and running. It's
Really?
electronic power steering. It's all up in the steering column.
So did
It's
you
got
do
a
the
manual
MR2?
rack.
Oh, you did a manual rack with it?
It's a manual rack. The car comes factory with electronic power steering.
Right.
So that power steering module, it needed to know if the motor was running. We're running a standalone FiTech system, which, I mean, so far it's been great. Using the TAC output from that, we actually want to do an Arduino module, just a little make your own module kit. Yeah. Put the correct code in, and we were able to actually take the information coming from our standalone and going out, and we got electronic power steering working, and also the original tachometer working, and fuel gauge. As far as fitment goes, we use the CX.
Okay, yeah.
CX Racing headers, downpipe and Y-pipe. Had to modify the Y-pipe just a little bit, had to crush it down just so it would fit our custom cross member. As far as the motor mounts go, we use the CX as well, which we had to modify just because of the Canton oil pan.
Really?
It's a little bit more thicker than the GTO oil pan. And also just the placement of where the AN fittings are on the side for the oil filter relocation. Other than that, I mean, it's a completely, I'd say stock for the most part, 5.3 bottom end.
Yeah.
It's got a mild camshaft. The cylinder heads, we got upgraded springs, trunnion upgrade in the rockers.
I like this heat shield you guys. I'm taking it you guys.
Yeah, I threw that heat shield together right before like the night before an event where they said you had to have a master cylinder heat shield. So I just grabbed a piece of aluminum and put it in the vise and started bending it, cut away. But it looks good.
And what transmission?
We're running a T56 out of an 06 GTO.
So like basically stock.
Stock transmission.
What clutch?
We're running a monster clutch. As far as drive shaft, main drive shaft, I think we went with Sicky drive shaft.
Really?
600 horsepower drive shaft shop axles.
All right.
Cos two-way. I mean, everything is pretty good.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks, Chris.
Not a problem. The swap.
I like this. Same. I need that rear badge bar too. Having a rear jack point would be so nice. I just put my body kit on, and now I cannot get to my pinch welds.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're drift armor front and rear.
Yeah.
Drift armor does that with that part. It's really nice.
Whoa, Chris.
That's
Chris,
it, baby.
Chris. That's really cool. That looks really fucking good. That looks fantastic.
It does. That's a good look.
We got stuck bad enough that we had to like run our trailers. Yeah.
Good looking cars, good looking cars. We appreciate everybody coming out. Trophies are sitting up here under the Speed Trade Society kit. Big thanks to Jamie Taylor and River City Speed, Virginia. Hard work and ingenuity went into constructing these trophies. They're one of the kinds you won't see another trophy like it. This is not your normal trophy store type trophy.
I love your Nomad.
Ariel's in the house, Ariel's in the house. Thanks for coming out.
You got 350.
Oh yeah. That's a big turbo on that EcoBoost. What do you mean? My car is actually like cooler than this. I don't know, this wing's pretty interesting.
We should send a picture of this car to Frank Boy.
I really like this.
Red M3 with so it's $100 per bay. So $100 per bay. Yeah. plywood splitter.
Go figure, 300Z is the loudest car here.
My cousin beat her car, and she's like 2 steps higher than her. Yeah.
Take a gander in the back seat.
What is that?
No, go all the way. Put your head in there.
Air water. Air water? No. What? Keep looking.
Is this supercharged?
No, look right there.
There's a fucking turbo underneath the back seat. You need turbo. You got it. You got it on. You got it.
Would that be the best sounding?
mainly just to get it. Oh, there you go. Boom. Beautiful. That's much better than this morning. A little bit of a wide line here.
So, back up here in the judges tower, see the judges, Farouk, everyone over there. So, this is starting the afternoon, evening session. Derek's gonna be running at about 6:30. So, with the way the bracket works, he's currently still on the winner's side. So, hopefully he's gonna be going against, I don't remember his name, but he's driving a white Supra. I'm probably gonna kick myself for not remembering his name. But anyway, Mike Perez, that's his name. He's going against Mike Perez next. Perez is a really good driver, so it's gonna be a really good battle. Derek usually does really well against really good cars. So hopefully it ends up good. We want to stay on the winner side of the bracket because as long as you stay on the winner side of the bracket, number one, you end up doing less actual battles, which is less chances to lose. And on top of that, you also, if you get to the finals, if you're on the winner side of the bracket, you only have to win once. If you're on the loser side of the bracket, you have to win twice. So you obviously want to stay on the winner side of the bracket. But we're going to be up here, he's going up around 6:30 or so it should be pretty fun. It's a great view up here. The sun's out. It's finally nice. We have a great view of the track up here. There's actually tons of people here too. So hard to beat, honestly. It's turned into a great day. I mean, there's still muddy, but you can't really avoid that. I'm still covered. I'm shoeless. But we're out here. We're out here at Hyperfest. So far, everything's going pretty smoothly, so we're hoping that continues.
Rampy in the lead in the SC300. Whoa, one car on. Whoa, crazy little line by
All right, so we're all out here. Competition just concluded. This dude just won against Mike Perez.
Hi.
So that means we're still in the winner's bracket. The driver's meeting's at 10 a.m. tomorrow. So from there, we're going to be drifting pretty much all day tomorrow.
He doesn't have a second gear. Mike might hear. Drag race.
And we're going to be drifting pretty much all day tomorrow. But most importantly, from the run Derek did with Perez, I was able to see some things where he improved line-wise to get further out to the outer clip 1 and set himself up better for outer clip 2. So from here, we're probably gonna pack up everything. Depending on where he's at on tires, we might throw a new set on. We don't have any of the tire machine or anything like that set up. So we'll kind of see where we're at with that. We're gonna be drifting all day tomorrow. He's doing at least 2 battles tomorrow. So from there, we really have to be prepared going into tomorrow to be able to, my voice sounds weird, but we have to be prepared to be able to actually compete in at least 2 battles. So it's gonna be stressful, it's gonna be a long day, but this has been an awesome conclusion to the day. We could not be happier with how this ended up. So from here, there's some things going on tonight. We'll see if we're actually around for them or not. We're all lame. I mean, at least you don't have to be up at 6 a.m. like we were this morning. But hopefully the weather holds out. I mean, this event is honestly way cooler when it's dry. And one of the craziest things is how many people's cars are breaking. You wouldn't expect it, but this is a Pro-Am event. People are coming here with cars that aren't figured out. They aren't $100,000 builds. So you're seeing a lot of people come out here, and there's some people who finish their car literally Thursday before driving here to drive on Friday. So really, it's anyone's game. I mean, you can look at Mike Perez's car, which is easily a Pro 2 car, rear radiator, everything. And what it comes down to is driving, especially in Pro-Am. If you can make a solid lead run and a solid follow run, you have a good chance of winning as long as your car stays together. So other than that, today's been crazy, stressful, long, really nice actually. So we'll see where this goes.
And the cracks begin to show.